what is new radio?
What?
New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, last night began the big change in my lifestyle because for 30 years or so, what is 1993? How many years ago was that?
32.
32 years ago. Okay, is when I started working strictly in the mornings. No more nighttime DJ shifts and stuff for me. And that ended last night when I started my new nighttime job at WBT Radio in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we live. And it's great, and I'm still getting used to I'm not even used to it yet. It's been one night to the schedule and all. But I enjoyed it, and I'm not exhausted today like I thought maybe I would be. And I didn't sleep much last night because by the time you get in and unwind, and my wife has now taken over my bedroom TV, and she was in there watching TV all night, where usually I go to bed at 8 o'clock and I go in there and watch TV till I fall asleep. And she stays out in the living room watching her shows or whatever until 10 or 11. Well, she was all up in the bed watching the Mormon Housewives or whatever that show's called when I got there. And then I'm just not even used to her being in the bed when I go to bed.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So after I kicked her out, got back to my business. No. So that's going to be something to get used to. But I wrote something special for the introduction of the new show last night, and our friend Mr. Todd produced it for me, put it all together, and I did it to be kind of silly, tongue-in-cheekish. Everything in this, though, is true, but I did it in a way to be kind of goofy, and maybe you'll find it entertaining. Listen.
We have had some technical problems.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Ready?
Hit it!
31 seconds, and we're going for auto sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's the most revered radio personality in Charlotte's history. He dominated morning radio in this town for over 20 years. Named one of the nation's top 25 most influential radio personalities of the past quarter century, alongside radio giants like Ryan Seacrest, Howard Stern, and Rush Limbaugh. He's here to deliver pinpoint political and cultural analysis with a unique wit and southern charm. And obviously, he and he alone wrote every word of this introduction. Tonight, history will be made because News Talk Radio will never be the same.
We're now in the approach phase of it.
The time has come for America's coolest conservative. News Talk 1110 and 99.3 WPT presents The TJ Ritchie Show.
And that's how it started.
That is sick.
So
I love it.
we got more regular stuff, and I'll stop binking it about me coming up next.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, the #1 influencer for Cozy Earth. So why did I agree to endorse such a frou-frou company like Cozy Earth? Well, because they wouldn't stop begging me. And at least all their stuff is super luxurious, and they have the perfect Mother's Day gifts. Now look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You may have sticker shock right at first, but don't freak out because you're gonna get a huge 41% discount on everything because you know me. Just use my name as the code and you're gonna save a lot of money. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for Cozy Earth and use the code TJ this Mother's Day.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like the Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right. Make sure you go subscribe to all of our social medias and our YouTubes and all of that stuff. You can do that at tjriggins.com. It's all right there. And get signed up for Prime and Prime Plus, please. You get all kinds of extra stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You want extras, you get extras.
Please.
Extra points. I think this is a sad situation for a Wendy's customer, but I think he's taking it a little bit too seriously. They made a note on his receipt. You know how they'll make notes and all, and the note they made about him hurt his feelings. And so much so that they interviewed him on the news. He's standing outside of his house, and they've got the news reporter out there talking to him. Here's what it sounded like.
Before he got his order, when he saw the words "Lil Ugly Dude" printed at the bottom, he ran out of the restaurant.
It hurt my feelings. It made me cry.
That is terrible.
It hurted my feelings, made me cry.
Made me cry.
So I thought at first, well, maybe he got that receipt and he ran out of the restaurant because it hurted his feelings, but then he didn't pay for his food. He got the food and didn't pay for it yet. But I don't know how that would have happened. I don't know what I was thinking because it was a fast food place. So he ordered his food. He's sitting there, poor guy, waiting on it, trying to get that Baconator.
Yeah.
Got his mouth watering for it.
Sure.
They hand him his receipt and to call his number or whatever, and then he looks down and sees that it says "ugly little dude" or "little ugly dude."
Little ugly dude.
Little ugly dude.
Oh my God. That breaks my heart.
It is terrible. It's awful. It's awful.
I mean, I know y'all are laughing because I guess it's funny. I don't find it funny.
Yeah,
I think that's terrible.
One of the things I find funny is the reporter who doesn't know how to really put the accents where they're supposed to be in the little ugly dude thing. Listen.
Before he got his order, when he saw the words "Lil Ugly Dude" printed at the bottom,
Lil ugly dude.
Little ugly dude.
Yeah.
Printed at the bottom.
It's little ugly dude.
Little ugly dude.
Yeah.
You know.
And he didn't seem that ugly on the video. He didn't seem ugly at all. I don't know, what am I saying? He didn't seem that ugly.
Yeah, no, he wasn't ugly,
No.
but
does a grown man run out crying?
come on.
I mean,
It made me cry.
he's self-conscious.
It's hurting my feelings. It made me cry.
Lindsay's right. It's not funny, but come on.
Well, and you never comment on someone's looks. I mean, red shirt guy, blue shirt guy. I mean,
You mean
know,
in a business setting?
In a
You're right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Good point. Excellent point on that.
yeah.
Yeah. Who's this for? I don't know. That little ugly dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you get offended, Starbucks messes your name up, fine. But like that's extreme.
Yeah. He Baconator, no ketchup for little ugly dude. But once you put it in print, it lives on.
Exactly.
You can't just say it on the little headsets.
Yeah.
Oh, lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Thank you for joining us.
I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. For your 1 in a million, Choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the home page to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Our charity Peyton's Promise is supported by you, the radio family, and some great businesses like Bradham Comfort Services. They've been providing Charlotte, North Carolina and surrounding areas with AC repair and installation services since 1975. Started by two brothers who understood the importance of putting their clients first. They've built a legacy of excellence in their field, and their commitment to quality and transparency has defined their company for nearly 5 decades. Learn more at bradhamcomfort.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Do we care that Britney Spears is launching her own jewelry line? It's called Be Tiny. I don't know. She said let me get the words right. Girls, you're going to blanking love it.
Oh, great.
So it's like body jewelry and stuff like that. It's hard to describe it. Lindsay, what would you call that? It's like jewelry for your whole hand?
I mean, I can't see what you're showing, but I will say there's no way it's not trashy. There's no way.
Just because Brittany's stamp of approval on it.
Right. And just using a cuss word in the slogan,
She said delicate, extremely different, and one-of-a-kind pieces. I'm so excited realizing how cool it can be. It is to be an artist that can be passionate in so many different ways. Be Tiny coming soon. But a lot of people saying it looks cheap. It looks like it was made in China, and they sell it on Temu. Yeah. No, there's just people being really critical of it.
Yeah, I don't know that I would, at this stage, want to be taking any type of guidance from Brittany on style.
Correct.
She's lost her status as sort of a style icon.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just the constant smudge of mascara on her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bless her heart. I hope she does get it together, though. I mean,
Sure.
I've always been a cheerleader for that Brittany.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That smoky eye.
Oh,
that smudge.
That's a charcoal eye.
That is a charcoal.
She looks like she's going into battle.
Yeah. Lindsay, what is that about? What is with the dark eye coloring?
What I take it as, she just doesn't ever wash her face.
Yeah.
So the makeup just is constantly dripping down her face.
Yeah, and it's smudged. Because it's
smudged.
Just because sweating and then rubbing sweat out because she's out there dancing in her foyer all the time.
Yeah.
Just like, ooh. And just rubbing all that eyeliner and mascara into her skin, under her eyes. Just
Train wreck.
Wow.
Smoky eyes and smoking on a plane, It's just...
a lot of smoke this week for Brittany.
Oh, man.
Yeah. This week we celebrated National Burger Day, and Wendy's is selling cheeseburgers for 1 cent, I think until June 2nd. So you have an opportunity to get a really good deal on some fast food. I'm pretty sure you got to get it through the app, of course. But hey, for a penny?
And maybe be ready for them to refer to you as Little Ugly Dude.
Right.
You never know.
Not worth it.
You get it for a penny, but we're going to call you Little Ugly Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's brutal. Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers also listed as one of the burgers that you can get, which is even better.
Yeah.
Are you still a Baconator fan, TJ?
Son of a Baconator, yeah.
You like the son
of a Baconator, add pickles.
Add pickles. Doesn't come with pickles on?
I think it just comes with mayo and ketchup.
Mayo, ketchup, and a lot of bacon.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It's
Sounds
really
good
and
to me.
I really, as big of a boy as I am, I can't eat. I don't know how I would not be just completely miserable if I ate the regular Baconator instead of the son of the Baconator.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. I'm more of a dainty eater.
He's a princess. What can we say?
Yeah.
He's a little girl. So yeah, people are really excited about that. I always love getting a good deal. And then today is National Paperclip Day. The paperclip was first patented in 1867 as a bent wire paperclip in the United States, created by a guy named Samuel B. Fay. Now, they have pointed out not as many paperclips floating around anymore because there's not as much paper floating around anymore.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people printing stuff out or using paperclips.
Yeah.
So
let's bring it back.
Bring back the paperclip. That's our movement. We got more next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The Charlotte area is lucky to have experts like Bradham Comfort Services to help with all your HVAC and electrical needs. Do you need a generator installed or serviced? They can handle that too. Go to bradhamcomfort.com to check out their 50th anniversary specials and to schedule your HVAC, electrical, and generator service or installation today. That's bradhamcomfort.com for Bradham Comfort Services, servicing the Charlotte area for 50 years. That's bradhamcomfort.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ Riggins 24/7 Carolina stream is available in the Media Center at TJRiggins.com. Sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to TJRiggins.com/diamond. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins show.
So there was some major flooding in Australia last week, I think it was. Thousands and thousands of people displaced. A couple people lost their lives. I mean, it was heavy-duty storms rolling through there. Well, there was a young couple that went to go look at how high the water had come near their property, and there were a couple other cars out there as well. They got out, and they noticed another man looking at the water levels, and then they saw what they didn't expect. A kangaroo jumped out from behind one of the cars and started boxing with this other guy. And they're Australian, so they knew exactly what to do. And it was to not intervene. It was to get back in the dang car. So what happened is they're watching this guy actually box a kangaroo. And since the water had come up so high, the guy that was boxing the kangaroo lost his footing. He fell down in some water. The kangaroo grabbed him and tried to drown him. That's what's in the story. I didn't even know that was a thing. They said they saw the kangaroo holding him down under the water by his neck for, multiple seconds. And they said, thankfully, the kangaroo lost its footing. And somebody else was able to spook it away. But, the kangaroo.
Who knew they were smart?
I had no idea.
Well, and you know what this proves?
What?
This proves that Australia needs to get rid of their strict gun laws and let people walk around with guns.
I mean...
True.
Because I would drop a kangaroo if it were choking a person, unless the person's a terrorist or something.
Yeah, right. Somebody like you.
Maybe that's what we ought to do. We ought to train them kangaroos to go in there and
fight in the army.
Whoop all them terrorists. Hell with a robot. Let's get kangaroos out there first.
Yeah. You imagine looking up and just seeing like kangaroos coming down on like parachutes or something? You'd be like, what is going on?
Oh, I would run for the hills.
Yeah. They got little
I didn't know they were smart.
And
they knew to do certain things.
And I'd say get them all roided up too.
Yeah.
Just like shoot them full of steroids and drop them over there. And
look at that kangaroo with them huge pecs. Just ready to come dominate. That's intimidating.
Big traps.
That dude is yoked. He's coming down here to wipe out us all. That's crazy.
Crazy.
So, but Australians knew exactly what to do. They knew not to intervene. But without a gun, I don't know what you're supposed to do if a kangaroo's attacking you. What, are you just supposed to cover your head?
Well, I don't know. I guess, you try to fight it off, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just let it beat you up.
I wouldn't. I guess not. But it was able to overpower this guy and try to drown him?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
I picture all kangaroos being women, though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, because the baby in the pouch?
Yeah, that's all we ever hear about is the pouch.
Yeah, that's really all we know.
Yeah, you're right.
They got the pouch.
Maybe she was defending her baby. Maybe she was scared that...
No, I think they just like to fight.
Yeah.
They just love to fight.
They're so cute.
You guys had bear wrestling in Louisiana. Would kangaroo boxing have taken off?
Oh, yeah.
Would it have?
Yeah, and I still think there's going to be a market for kangaroo versus robot.
Well, don't spill the beans. Well, that's a valuable idea. Don't be just giving away that for free. Kangaroo versus robot?
Oh, my God.
What made you think of that?
I don't know. It's just because I said it a minute ago about, forget the robots, send the kangaroos in first.
Terrifying.
Well, that's a debate to have.
That is a 100% a debate.
Yeah! All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, guys, I can't gatekeep this anymore. I cannot wait for you to try Love Indus skincare products. I am so obsessed with them. Love Indus has gotten awards in Cosmopolitan magazine, in Vogue, Beauty Best products. You're going to love Love Indus. It's a celebrated skincare line that blends South Asia's rarest ingredients with advanced dermatology. It consistently gets beauty reviews and rave reviews on the products. You have to check them out. Over 5-star reviews. It's insane. And I spoke with them, and they actually gave all the listeners of our show 21% off their entire order with code TJ. So get it at loveindus.com or the deals page at tjriggins.com/deals.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
You're listening to the TJ and Riggins Show Birmingham, sponsored by Mandu at 2825 and a half 18th Street South, or find out about your first session being free at tjriggins.com/fitness.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Riggins, you love when you find clips on the social medias of old, like 80s type things that are like news bloopers and commercials and things like that, of how ridiculous they were in the 80s. Well, ridiculous to today's standards. They weren't back then. And we were just talking about the game, the board game called Don't Wake Daddy. You know, that was... Can you imagine the way all of the people are so sensitive now about stereotypical, you know, sex rules and all that? Don't wake daddy, because daddy's a tyrant.
Daddy will mistreat us.
Don't wake mom. Why is it don't wake mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mom's tired.
So Riggins found this news blooper from the 80s. So the guy messed up, and then he had to come back and correct himself. Listen.
Frank Sinkowitz, the 1942 Heisman Trophy winner from Georgia, died early today at his Athens home. He was 70 degrees. Sinkowitz is the first Georgia Bulldog ever. And a correction, Frank Sinkowitz, who died early today at his home in Athens, was 70 degrees. Okay?
He does it twice. He does it twice. What? While correcting the first one. I mean, you got to be kidding.
It was 70 degrees. Glad to clear that up.
What was he trying to say? Or what do you get confused?
I don't know. I guess he's just so used to doing, you know, talking about the weather.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Did he just see 70 up there and he's going to say 70 years old? 70. He died at a perfect 70 degrees. Cool.
It actually kind of does work too.
Yeah, because another term for, you know, slang way of saying somebody died, you say they assumed room temperature. So maybe that's what he was thinking. 70 degrees.
I just love that one. I've never seen that one. I've seen a lot of bloopers from the 80s. I've never seen that one.
And
that's someone that just programmed to.
Yeah, but then he was so confident that he had cleared it up. Like, okay, I must clear that up. He died at 70 degrees.
Oh dear! Wow.
Bless his heart. I'm wondering if he was a sports guy or the news guy.
Sounds like he was just a news guy.
Yeah.
Do you think he comes and corrects it the third time, or does he just drop it then?
Probably just drop.
Yeah.
Just like give him a break. Give the old
I don't know
timer
what
a break.
I'm doing wrong. Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I just tried Mandu, and it is freaking awesome. You need to check this out. It's a trainer-led electro-muscle stimulation workout that increases energy, endurance, and strength. So just 15 minutes at Mandu is like 6 hours in the gym. So say goodbye to plateauing and achieve your fitness goals with Mandu. If you want to give it a try, your first session is absolutely free. So sign up at mandu.com or go to tjriggins.com/fitness.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Media Center at TJRiggins.com and watch the TJ and Riggins Show, extra funny and new playlists. TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Get that amazing 41% off deal that TJ has at our deals page using code TJ. TJRiggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
There's a guy from Oregon. His name is Oliver Wedger, and he suddenly has a huge following online because he quit his job to sail around the world with his cat. I am the cat. You go, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, he was recently diagnosed with a rare bone disorder that could eventually cause paralysis. So he cashed in his 401k and decided to go see the world. He took his cat Phoenix along for company. The cosmetic brand, is it ELF or ELF? How do you pronounce it?
Lindsay.
I always say ELF, but
Yeah.
it's ELF.
Okay, well, they sent a plane out and dropped him a care package in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Then a huge crowd greeted him when he landed in Hawaii this past weekend. He might head to French Polynesia next. He said he's not sure. He said he learned how to sail from watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And his TikTok handle is Sailing with Phoenix. So, you know what I automatically think when something like this happens?
What?
He's gotten hugely popular. He's got big companies that are backing him now and all of that stuff. What if he made up that he had some sort of a bone disorder?
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be terrible.
Yeah. But I wouldn't hold it past anybody these days.
Yeah, to become internet famous,
Yeah.
we've heard worse things than that.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is that it builds this type of doubt in everybody's mind.
Yeah,
that
that is sad.
Yeah. And the first thing I think of is that cat's like, dude, don't drag me into this. You learned how to sail on YouTube. Don't take me down.
And the cats hate water, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
the cat doesn't want to be out there.
And it's not like a sailboat you see like in a comic strip. This is a big boat. It's a big boat. So it's amazing that he even learned how to do that.
Yeah, it's got a big cabin. He's sitting in the cabin in his video and all that stuff. So,
Oh,
I don't
no
know.
thanks.
But he's from Oregon, and you can't put anything past Oregon people. They're crazy. That's one of the reasons why I started the whole doubt process. I hope I'm right. I hope he doesn't have some sort of a disease that's going to possibly lead to paralysis.
That's true.
Because, I mean, that would be worse than being a liar, I think.
Yeah.
For him.
For him, for sure.
Yeah.
For him.
But he's out there sailing now all over the place. Go watch him.
Go sail away, buddy.
Him and his cat Phoenix. Bless him.
Bless him.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Table and Twine in Charlotte will be your best friend when summer rolls around. Treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tjriggins.com/table-and-twine. Pick your meals, and like magic, they'll show up on your doorstep, ready to be enjoyed within 20 minutes. Table and Twine does the shopping and chopping while you enjoy more time with the ones you love. Delicious restaurant quality meals delivered right to your door. See this week's menu and order today at tjriggins.com/table-and-twine.
Let's go.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ and Riggins Show could not do what they do for the community without the support of great business partners like Lily and Grace, who help people love how they live in moments that matter at tjriggins.com/LG.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Japan is trending today because there is a new sumo grand champion. I don't think we've ever gotten to talk about sumo wrestling.
He about my size?
He about your size. No, he's 421 pounds, which is bigger than an NFL linebacker, which average about 300 pounds. 421 pounds. He's 24 years old. Young guy. 421. They call him the Yokozuna because that is what you call the grand sumo champion. They go on to explain his diet and things like that and how much he has to eat and how much he has to train and things like that. But yeah, he's a big boy. 421.
That's a lot of bodies slapping together.
That's a lot of big bellies and yeah, I really don't understand sumo a lot, but they revere
heroes. They are heroes.
They really are. And the fact that it's Japan is training, they haven't had a Yokozuna from Japan in a long time. Apparently Mongolia is like the top tier sumo wrestlers. So Japan is very proud of their Yokozuna now.
Yeah, I mean, it's right along the lines of an American Pope.
I think so. I mean, what else could you compare it to? It's probably the closest thing. Absolutely. So good luck to him. I don't know how long you can hold your championship for or how you have to defend it. I'm not really sure, but
I don't know. But
good luck to him.
I'd like to see a documentary about sumo groupies.
Sumo, you'd never hear about that.
You know they're out there because I mean this is a huge deal in these like Japan and Mongolia and all. They're really looked upon as heroes.
Yeah,
and super strength and all of that.
You think it would be women or men
that would be groupies for sumo wrestlers?
Yeah.
I think women.
Like lusting after the Yokozuna?
Yeah, because they're so powerful and strong.
Yeah.
You know.
All
It's
overweight,
very
you
strong.
think?
Very strong. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it would be more applicable to compare them to NFL offensive linemen than linebackers. Because the offensive linemen, they want them to be a little fat around the middle and just as much body as you can throw in front of somebody to block them from getting to the quarterback.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because you see these offensive linemen when they retire, like what's his name, Gross, that played for the Panthers all those years. You wouldn't recognize him now. He's skinny.
Oh, really?
He said they made him stay at that weight the whole time he was playing. As soon as he stopped playing, he lost weight, and he's just a normal size.
That would be so easy for me, though, to just keep the weight. They complain about it. I'm like, dude, no problem.
Yeah, that guy had to maintain a high weight. You had to maintain a low weight, Lindsay, for your old job.
Yeah. That's harder than to maintain a high weight.
You think?
Yes.
Because she's done both. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
All right, we're here with Greg and Katie from Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress with locations all over the Lake Norman area. And y'all are remodeling one of the locations, and it's going to be all new. What's going on with that?
Yeah, for almost 16 years, it's been our outlet store on East Mooresville. It's right on the corner of 115 and 150, and we just remodeled it. It's we call it's the same great store, just upgraded decor. So it's a full-on Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress now, and we still have the clearances 20 to 70% off.
Yeah.
Tell them about the Sip and Shop.
So Thursday, April 24th, from 5:30 to 7:30, we're gonna have a Sip and Shop open house. You can come check out the new digs. I'll be bartending.
Yeah,
live music, great food, free drinks. We just want you guys to come by and check it out.
Yeah, and the great prices on all of the stuff, including those avocado mattresses that are so hot right now.
Yes, we just brought in avocado. We have people traveling from all over the place to try these beds. They are organic. They've won #1 in Consumer Reports for the past 7 years. They're amazing.
So always the best with Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress if you want to find out more. And I will definitely be at the Sippin' Shop sipping, and Jody will be shopping. So we'll
Sounds
see
like
you there.
a sweet deal to me.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I don't have kids that I know of. But I think watching Lindsay become a parent has been really interesting to me, because there was this whole gap between the first time she was on the show and when she's back, where I didn't really know a lot about Lindsay. And she came back as this sort of like more mature person, and she's got these kids, and she's so passionate about those babies. She's got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Yes.
And one of the first things I think she said on her first day back, we were talking about some story about people bullying or something. And she said, I would just go crazy if somebody mistreated my kid. Like, and I'm sure that's every parent. Like, you just want to go nuts if you find out. Is that an accurate statement?
It's so accurate. Mama Bear comes out and it's like, you're not getting away with this.
You're a mama bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a TikTok that has gone viral where a child about their looks, or said to you about your child's looks. I thought, I don't even know what that means really. But people started commenting. These are some of the things random people have said to parents about their kids. I get told my son is very handsome and that I'm probably going to be a young grandma. He's 3. Pretty weird, right?
That's just a joke, though.
Is it just a joke?
Yeah. She said that to brag.
Do you think so?
It's her way of flexing how good looking her kid is.
I want to decipher like what you think is ridiculous and what would elicit a response from you in sort of like a shut your mouth kind of way.
Yeah, and she's also pointing out how young she is. I'm going to be a young grandma. Like, I'm so young now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
An older woman told me my twins are absolutely kidnappable. What? Why would you even say that to me? Is that another one that's sort of bragging about how good looking their kids are?
Yeah.
Well, this one, my daughter has autism, and I've had so many people say she doesn't look autistic. Like, can you explain to me what autism is supposed to look like? Now, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just that they don't know. They don't understand what autism is about. Because I think they're meaning it as a compliment.
Maybe,
but they just aren't there, socially.
Yeah.
To understand how it comes off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Now,
yeah, and a normal one that you get is like, oh, he's going to be trouble one day. Like, but these are above and beyond that. Like, I'm going to kidnap him. They're kidnappable. Like, what? No, okay, they're cute, but.
Now, this one kind of goes in a different direction. Wow, your daughter, she's got the body of a hockey player. To a little kid.
No. If you wouldn't say it to an adult, you don't need to be saying it about a kid. No.
Yeah. And the woman goes, a lot of people go on to respond. How do you respond to these things? And one woman said, I look at them dead in the face and I kindly say, nope. They don't address it any further than that. They just say the word nope right to their face when they hear something that could be a little questionable said about their kids. Is that a good response or a stupid response, DJ?
Stupid.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is the proper response when somebody makes a nasty comment about your kid's looks?
Well, it depends on how nasty it is. They say something like your daughter's built like a hockey player and go, oh, well, that's not, exactly a compliment. If you think it is, that's not really a compliment. Right. Like, you give them a chance to say, well, I didn't mean it that way or whatever. But if it's something nasty and you just say, hey, you say that again and I'm going to drag you across this floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever had to do that?
No. My kids are great. Nobody'd say anything bad about them.
It's so pretty. They're kidnappable.
They are.
I would kidnap them.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Lily & Grace offers a wide range of furniture, accessories, light fixtures, fabrics, gifts, as well as custom creations and renovations. Visit the truly stunning boutique online at tjriggins.com/LG or in person at their store in Mooresville, North Carolina. Experience high-quality products, exclusive designs, and timeless style at Lily & Grace. You need to plan your visit today to see the unmatched selection of items. They can help you transform your home into the perfect living space. Learn more at tjriggins.com/LG.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I suspect that this is one of those videos on the social media that is designed just to get interaction and get the numbers up of comments and all. It's a guy doing something that I'm pretty sure that he knows is stupid and that people are going to lash out at. He's standing in his kitchen and he's got a bottle of ranch on the countertop and he's got broccoli, a bag of fresh broccoli. And he's showing how to eat the broccoli with a little ranch on it just as a snack without dirtying up a plate.
Okay.
So he opens his dishwasher and the bowls are in the bottom rack upside down. He squirts the ranch on that and then scrapes it off he says, see, and then you just turn on the dishwasher. So
people lose their minds when they see me do this. So sometimes I want a little snack, like some broccoli dipped in ranch, but I don't want a lot. And so rather than getting a new plate to put the ranch on, you can just put it on like any dish in your dishwasher and just eat it directly off the bottom. It's so much easier. And when you're done, just close it back up and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. So he's not really thinking that that's the life hack. He can't be. If he does, then he's a maniac.
Yeah.
But so many people go in there and say, you're disgusting, dude. Yeah. And then he just looks at the numbers racking up.
Yeah.
Or how many people are
maybe
responding.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure the bottle of ranch that he's using is a squeeze bottle. So if you took a piece of broccoli, you could just put a drop of it on there without even using a plate of any kind.
That's also true, yeah.
That's what I would do. Squeeze it, Yeah.
Plus, I don't think I'm trusting anybody who talks like he does.
How did he
He just sounds weird. And light, you don't have to dirty another dish. Now, I maybe would trust him, if he's telling me, how to roll a doobie.
Right. That's about it.
I might listen to him as an expert on that.
Yeah.
It's been sitting in the dishwasher. That's nasty, really.
Right. And there's no way, unless, like I said, unless he's deranged, there's no way that that's real.
Yeah, that's like ultimate bachelor move. I mean, it's one thing to like squirt the chocolate sauce in your mouth if you live alone, but that's nasty.
Yeah, why would he even bother if he's going to eat it off of the dirty dishes? He just eat it off the countertop. Yeah. And wipe it off.
Right.
Idiot.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you need anything when it comes to real estate, then you have to talk to our friends, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Why? Because they're the experts when it comes to anything real estate. They even fly all over the world and teach other people how to do what they do. Jody and I have always used the Temple team, and we love every one of them. Yes, even Kent Temple, and he and I get on each other's nerves from time to time, but still love each other. Make sure you tell them you heard about it from us. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple team for the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Every Monday, there's a fresh new episode of the TJ and Jody's House podcast, starring TJ and his wife, Jody. It's a look inside their lives, and you don't want to miss it. It's all brought to you by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress for more information. That's tjriggins.com/mattress.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I have to publicly apologize to my father-in-law. His name is Rex. Because when they came to stay with us a few weeks ago for my son's graduation from college, we always pick at him for being so particular about everything and having to be on he has to eat something, a snack or something every hour and a half. His alarm's going off constantly because he takes every bit of medication separately because he's scared if he takes it at the same time, it'll upset his stomach. And everybody's constantly picking on him about, your alarm's going off again, good Lord, whatever. And he came to our house, and then the first night that they were here, the next morning, he needed my mother-in-law and Jody to go get him some different Kleenex because the Kleenex at our house he didn't like. And I thought it was just because it had lotion in it or whatever that, the softener.
Yeah, I think it's lotion or something.
But this morning I was in the guest bathroom and I needed a Kleenex and I was blowing my nose and I was like, good Lord, what is wrong with these? It smelled like lemon. It smelled like somebody had just sprayed lemon air freshener on them. And then it hit me. That's what he was talking about. And I don't blame him. These Kleenex that Jody got, for some reason, they got eucalyptus oil on them or something. Yeah. And it smelled like lemon pledge.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. I was like, what is going on here? And then I thought we picked on him about that. And now I don't blame him. I get it now.
These are awful.
Is it supposed to open your sinuses, or I don't know why that would be on there?
Maybe it's just supposed to be a more pleasant experience. You smell, the light scent of eucalyptus or what? I don't know, but it wasn't light. It's pretty heavy.
Really?
Yeah, because I was thinking, why is it sitting next to some lemon hand soap or something that's gotten? That's what I'm smelling.
Yeah.
But then it hit me. This is what the old feller was complaining about. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you cleared that up. I thought he was just real picky.
Yeah.
Well, he is, but just about this particular situation, this was like one of those. And, he doesn't even like our Kleenex.
Yeah, right. One more thing.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah. I think I'd rather had doo-doo lotion on him.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. We go thousands of miles to handpick from thousands of carats to discover the most beautiful diamonds before they're ever even seen by other stores. Antwerp sparkles with beauty and history, but its brilliant advantage to you is the best selection and value. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
You're listening to the TJ and Riggins Show Birmingham, sponsored by Mandu at 2825 and a half 18th Street South, or find out about your first session being free at tjriggins.com/fitness.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, super scary this time of the year with snakes.
Oh, yeah.
You're seeing a lot of pictures on social media, people going, hey, I just walked outside on my patio or on the sidewalk, or I was walking through the woods and I guess look what I found. And it's always the scariest looking snakes you've ever seen. They always look like they're straight out of Anaconda. But so a 1-year-old in Arizona was bitten by a rattlesnake, had to take 30 vials of antivenom. Now,
I saw that, yeah.
as I don't have kids, but I can only imagine if you have a 1-year-old and they're injecting 30 vials of antivenom, that must crush you in a way that I can't quite comprehend. Watching them get pumped full of antivenom to save their life.
Yeah. I think it would be worse for me to see my kid getting bitten by a snake before they got to before they get to the hospital. Would be, because there's one thing when you see a snake, somebody says, "Oh, I saw a snake in my yard today in North Carolina," where there are all kinds of harmless snakes that could have been, but you never think about a harmless snake in Arizona.
No, yeah, right, yeah,
because they're called Arizona Diamondbacks, is what they're called. They got their own breed of rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So then you also got to worry about scorpions and all that kind of stuff too out there in those deserts.
Cactus, even the plants will hurt you.
Yeah.
You're not safe anywhere.
You're really not. I mean, I don't know. And she was bit twice. They say she barely survived, but she did survive. So, I don't even know what you do. Just be aware of your surroundings.
Get out of Arizona.
Is that the trick?
Yeah. Move to somewhere where they got grass.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
super scary.
I hate snakes so much. I don't even go on walking trails and stuff during the hot months.
Oh, you don't?
Mm-mm. Because, I'll be getting it out there. I won't be paying attention, and I'll just step right in the bed of them because I'm working so hard.
Prancercising out there. Yeah. Have you ever been bit by an animal outside, like that wasn't a dog or a cat or something like that?
Stung, not bitten.
Stung.
Yeah. I was stung by a hornet one time when I was a kid.
Did you?
Oh,
yeah.
That hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It was on both calves. That's why they're still so big and swole.
That's what it is. And there's a new study out today. They say the dirtiest part of your car, take a guess.
The steering wheel.
It's the steering wheel, which actually makes perfect sense. They say you're touching gas pumps, your phone, all those things. But they say, make sure you wipe down your steering wheel a lot because there's more germs than the toilet in your home. That's what they always say.
Guaranteed mine's not the dirtiest in my car. You should see the amount of goldfish crumbs in my car.
It's a disaster in that car, is it?
Please.
We got more now.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I just tried Mandu, and it is freaking awesome. You need to check this out. It's a trainer-led electromuscle stimulation workout that increases energy, endurance, and strength. So just 15 minutes at Mandu is like 6 hours in the gym. So say goodbye to plateauing and achieve your fitness goals with Mandu. If you want to give it a try, your first session is absolutely free. So sign up at mandu.com or go to tjriggins.com/fitness.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Media Center at TJRiggins.com and watch the TJ and Riggins Show, extra funny and new playlists. TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Get that amazing 41% off deal that TJ has at our deals page using code TJ. TJRiggins.com/deals.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go!
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
At the University of Oklahoma, there's a Chick-fil-A. Now, I don't know what it was like in college when you were attending, TJ. Did they have fast food options for you to eat?
No.
I didn't think so. But
just off campus, but not on campus.
You're right. I remember thinking that was so cool. I went to a place called UNC Charlotte, and they had a Chick-fil-A there. And I was like, this is crazy. And then you find out like, oh, yeah, that digs into your meal plan budget and your dollars. And a lot of people refuse to eat at the cafeteria. They would only eat at the restaurant options on campus, and they go through that money pretty quick.
Yeah, my son's college has a Chili's. Like a Chili's to go, like one of those small ones, like a little Chili's.
But you can still get, all the. Oh, that's amazing!
I'd be using all my money.
Yeah. Did you have restaurants where you went to college, Lindsay?
My senior year, they put a Chick-fil-A on campus, but we always ate at the cafeteria.
Yeah, I did too. You wanted to eat the Chick-fil-A, but sometimes you didn't have the money. Well, this Chick-fil-A that's at the University of Oklahoma is the only Chick-fil-A in the country that is all you can eat.
What?
Unlimited nuggets, unlimited tenders, sandwiches, fries, whatever you want. It's all you can eat. It's the only Chick-fil-A in the country that's all you can eat. That's pretty cool.
How much is it for all you can eat?
It is part of a meal plan, but you don't have to be a student to go in there. And when you aren't a student, it is significantly more expensive if you're just walking in.
Yeah.
But also, they probably don't get a lot of that kind of traffic.
But if you aren't a student, you should still get the same deal because your taxes paid a big part of it, I'm sure.
Interesting.
Good point.
Yeah. Never thought about that.
They never do.
Never do.
What's a place that should be all you can eat that isn't? Chick-fil-A is pretty good because it's nuggets.
Probably every pizza place.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything is kind of like a pizza buffet, but it's all you can eat.
Yeah, but you order it though. You're not sitting around having to eat, a pineapple pizza waiting on another pepperoni to come out.
It's the pizza you want.
Right.
All you can eat.
Yeah.
That would be a good.
Taco Bell is a good one.
Taco Bell's pretty good. That's a good answer.
Because you always want more than what you get normally.
I know that's right.
And I get a lot.
The thing about Taco Bell is you always want more than what you get. Holy smokes, Lindsay.
No matter.
I always get one cheesy gordita crunch, and I always wish I had another one. Always.
Truer words, my love. That is amazing.
Yeah.
You just always, you just always want more than what you have. And then you don't have it and you're sad about it. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, Father's Day is coming up and some things never change. Dads want steak. From USDA certified tender steaks to burgers and more, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience, guaranteed to secure your spot as Dad's favorite.
Shop at omahasteaks.com and give Dad the legendary Heartland quality he deserves. Plus, you get an extra $35 off with promo code TJR at checkout. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by an unconditional 100% money-back guarantee.
The fan favorite filet mignon has earned the coveted distinction of USDA certified tender, and their all-new smash burgers are built for the grill. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. They also carry mouthwatering burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, dessert, and easy-to-prepare comfort food.
This Father's Day, give Dad the world's best steak experience with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for guaranteed perfect gifts that deliver legendary quality. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code TJR at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com and an extra $35 off with promo code TJR at checkout. See site for details.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.